a dreamer? And I mean, like, when you go to bed at night, do you have dreams all the time? Because if you do, you are like me. And I have been a dreamer since I was literally a child. Now, my dreams are like feature films. Like, my dreams are like Marvel movies. My dreams are so vivid, so clear. Like probably 75% of my dreams are vivid and clear. And that's crazy to me. I used to think that dreaming was a burden because the devil was tormenting me with my dreams, because I said that my dreams were a curse, instead of saying that my dreams were the opportunity for me to be able to see in the spirit. And that's exactly what my dreams are. My dreams, God has given me dreams that has told me like what to do when I was buying my house. My dreams have told me when to get rid of certain friendships and certain men. My dreams have told me people's intentions. My dreams have shown me when people have demons on them. And my dreams have told me not to go out to a particular place. And all of this is God speaking to me through my dreams. Now, I know a lot of people are like, okay, how do I know when it's God speaking to me? Or how do I know if I just ate too much pizza? How do I know if it's the enemy? So I can give you examples of all three. So if my subconscious is just in a silly, goofy mood, then I'm going to have silly, goofy dreams. Stupid dreams that don't mean anything. There's no rhyme or reason to them. They're silly. I still may pray, because I'm like, God, if this dream is from you, then you'll let me know. But I remember when I was a little girl, there was this place called Discovery Zone. I don't know if you guys, like, that's everywhere. But it was this place called Discovery Zone. And it was like a play place, like a fun place where you could crawl through those tunnels and stuff. I kept dreaming about going to Discovery Zone, and I kept going back to sleep and waking up and going back to sleep and waking up. And every time I did, I was controlling my dreams. I was at Discovery Zone. I can't explain it. I never had a dream like that before, ever again. But that's just a silly, goofy dream. I wanted to go to Discovery Zone, right? Now, I spoke earlier about being tormented in my dreams. The devil used to give me dreams that would terrify me so bad that I would wake up out of my sleep and I would be running for my life. Any dreams where you are being tormented is not a dream from the Lord. Now, don't get it twisted. God can give you a dream that is going to be scary, because I have had dreams of the rapture. I've had dreams of being like my time is up, like the reapers come to collect me, essentially. I've had dreams like where I am literally so scared. And I know that those dreams were from the Lord because they were warnings about me living and festering in my sin. So God may give you a dream that is scary, like it scares you, but God is not going to give you a dream that torments you. Now, I'm going to put this in the comments because I do not know where this particular scripture is, but it's where Joseph is interpreting dreams in the Old Testament. He's interpreting his like fellow prisoners, like he's in jail. He tells them, I don't know if this is when he's talking to Pharaoh or if this is when he's talking to one of his fellow prisoners, but he's interpreting dreams, and he tells them, he says, this dream is repetitive because God is telling you that it is going to come to pass. So if you keep having a dream over and over and over again, and you can line it back up with the word, or you can line it up with a message that God is trying to send you, or something that God is trying to tell you, then you need to heed that, because God is warning you of something. I used to have repetitive dreams of the rapture, repetitive dreams of me running out of time. Now, that doesn't mean that the world is about to experience a rapture. That was for me to say, you keep living like this, you're going to run out of time. And that's real. And I know a lot of people are going to say, God doesn't. Yes, God warns us. Okay. Now, lastly, I kept having this dream. Now I know, like, as soon as I found out There is so much power in figuring out what your spiritual gifts are, because the devil will try to manipulate and warp your spiritual gifts to make you think that they are curses, and to scare you into thinking that you have no power and that you are useless, right? As soon as I came into agreement, and I've shared like that story on here somewhere like a long time back, I don't even know when or where. As soon as I came into agreement with the fact that God has given me dreams as a spiritual gift, I have not been tormented by the devil since. That is how powerful it is to take the claim of what God says your spiritual gifts are. Do not say that something is a curse if you are not sure and you're just afraid because the enemy is tormenting you with it. The enemy was tormenting me in my sleep since I was a child, since I was a little girl, for as long as I can remember. As soon as I said this was from the Lord, and I gave what God gave me, I gave God the credit and I gave it back to the Lord. I submitted it to him. He has been speaking to me in my dreams like crazy. It's the most wonderful thing ever. So recently I was having this repetitive dream, and it had something to do, I'm not even going to really go into it, but I kept having these two different repetitive dreams. So because they were repetitive and because they were like symbolism, I knew it was from God. So I was having this organic conversation with these friends that I have that are believers too. And since we were talking about dreams, I felt safe enough to tell one of the people about the dream. And he literally interpreted it. I didn't take it at first. I didn't say like, oh, you're right. Because it kind of made me salty a little bit. I'm not even going to lie. But it was true because it had been something that God has confirmed to me and told me multiple times over. But he was able to interpret what that dream meant. Now, the second part of my dream, like the second repetitive dream that I kept having, I watched this YouTube video where this guy, this like pastor, or not a pastor, he's like a prophetic type of dude, was he interprets dreams. Like that's just one of his spiritual gifts. Like he interprets dreams, but he does it through the word. So he was able to take one of my dreams. It wasn't my dream personally. This was a video he posted like 8 years ago. He took the dream that I had. I was able to point it back towards the scripture, and I was able to know exactly what God, not exactly, because you're never going to know exactly what it is God's trying to tell you until you know, right? But I was able to see exactly what God, I keep saying exactly, I was able to see what God was trying to get at. And I knew if God gives you a dream about something in particular and it's from the Lord, he's either trying to warn you, trying to reveal something, trying to just, let you know that something's going to come to pass. God is giving us dreams for a reason. He's communicating with us. So if you are a big dreamer, your dreams are not worthless and useless. Your dreams mean something and they matter. But you just have to submit your dreams to the Lord. If you let your appetite, you let the enemy, you let the movies you watch, the craziness that you consume before you go to bed, if you let all of that influence your dreams, then God's not going to be able to speak to you. You may have a dream. God may give you a dream, but you don't have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goofy dreams, scary dreams, because you watch scary movies, whatever type of dreams. And now you're not paying attention to the one dream that God did give you. So dreams are so important, y'all. So if you dream a lot, take it seriously and give it to the Lord and ask him to reveal whatever it is he's trying to show you. I will say this again, God has saved my life from dreams. God has told me people's intentions from dreams. God has told me what to do, what not to do. I am so blessed and thankful that God communicates with me through dreams. The enemy will try to do the same thing. He will try to scare you. He will try to manipulate you. So take it seriously. I know this video is long, but I think it's important. Like, dreams are so important. So yeah, if you guys have questions, I will try to help you. I don't know that I'm a dream interpreter, but I have experience with dreams, so I could try to point people in the right directions. But I'm not out here acting like I know everything, because I don't. I just have experience with dreams. So love y'all. Have a blessed evening.